Welcome back to another Tech video. My name is Josh and we are looking at some really cool cleaning smart tech today in this video, so stay tuned for that. But first, if you are new to this channel is dedicated to everything smart home, and the saying that we like to have here is a smart home is one that you don't have to think about. So if that's something you are interested in, then please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends if you do like it at the end. Switchbot was kind enough to send me the K10 Pro Combo to check out, and honestly it has been such a game changer for cleaning around my home. So in today's video I'm going to walk you through everything it has to offer and whether it lives up to the hype. The K10 Pro Combo comes with 2 vacuums and a base station, which we'll talk about in full detail. But first I'm going to talk about the K10 Pro, which Switchbot says is the world's smallest robot vacuum. And it's perfect for those tight spaces like under your furniture and around table legs and other hard to reach areas. It uses advanced navigation and mapping tech to clean 100% of your floors with up to 225 square meters on a single charge. It can run for 150 minutes on a full charge, so it can handle large spaces without needing to stop. It has a built-in LiDAR scanner, which is tech that you can see in driving vehicles, and it's pretty impressive to avoid obstacles and doesn't fall off stairs, and it pretty much maps the entire of your home. It even stores up to 4 floor plans, so if you have a multiple level home, this will adapt seamlessly. Then you have the handheld vacuum. Switchbot includes this lightweight cordless vacuum about the same weight as a 1 litre milk carton. Unlike the robot vacuum, the handheld is perfect for those hard to reach places that the robot obviously cannot get to. It delivers 20,000 PA of suction, which is surprisingly strong for such a compact device. While it may not be top of the range handheld, it's definitely good for spot cleaning and just getting up some of the messes really quickly that the robot Hoover might not be able to get. I've also found it extremely helpful with the 3 other attachments that it comes with. A mite removal brush for sofas and beds, a 2-in-1 crevice brush for baseboards and car seams, and a flathead brush for curtains and vents. And it also comes with a floor brush which can lay complete flat, perfect for narrow spaces under furniture. One thing to note about the cordless vacuum that we've been seeing on other models around is the fact that it now has a little laser light. So this helps me pick up any dust that I might have missed and is super handy for cleaning in those really dark areas or some places where you might originally have missed the dirt. So it's super helpful to have this light, and I absolutely love this feature, and I think it's one of the favorite things that I'm so happy this device has. If you did see our smaller review on Instagram or TikTok, then you know the K10 Pro is a self-emptying Hoover. This means it has a base that it goes back to and pretty much empties its dustbin into a larger bag. This is called the Fusion base, and it's an all-in-one charging and auto-empty station for both the robot and the cordless vacuum. Switchbot claims that the 3 litre dust bag can hold up to 70 days worth of debris. The twin flow suction tech helps prevent clogs and keeps everything running smoothly, which makes maintenance minimal. With general performance of cleaning, Switchbot promises strong performance across different floor types, between hardwood floors, tile and low pile carpets for both vacuums. The robot is great for daily dust and pet hair, while the cordless vacuum has a great green light dust detection system, which I was on about, to find hidden dirt. Let's take a look at some of the features within the Switchbot app and its compatibility with smart home platforms. Setup is relatively easy within the Switchbot app and works just like any other Switchbot product. Simply follow the on-screen instructions and you're pretty much good to go within about 5 minutes. Setup is super easy for the robot vacuum, as you basically have 2 options. You can either do a fast map of your entire home, or you can do a map and clean. This means you'll be able to clean your home while the robot itself maps your home. This will take longer, and then setup for your rooms and making sure the map is correct will also be delayed. So I would highly recommend just making sure you've got a clean space, taking obstacles off the floor like wires or clothing, and just doing a quick map to get that process out of the way. Once the Hoover has mapped your entire home, you can then start editing that map within the app. You can name rooms, set boundaries and invisible walls, and even map out dark carpets, as this is something that's been an issue with some robot vacuums sensing a dark carpet as a ledge. Once you've finished mapping your home and naming every room correctly, you're pretty much good to go. Now you can manually start the Hoover from the Switchbot app, or you can set up schedules for different times of day. For example, you can have it hoover your entire home on a single go, or you can have different schedules for different rooms at different times of the day or week, depending on the activity in said rooms. You can also spot clean within the Switchbot app or send it to a room just by tapping in the different options on the app, and then it will go from there. The robot has a tangle-free brush and a sweeper to get into those hard to reach corners, which is super great for picking up the dirt. It also uses the LiDAR system and a wall detection bumper to make sure that it's got into all of those crevices without harming anyone, anything that might get in its way. Within the app as well, you can also control the suction settings of the Hoover. There is 4 different options you can choose from, with Max being my mostly preferred one because we have 2 cats and we get a lot of cat hair. So this just makes sure that it's all sucked up and the floor is pretty clean. I haven't had any issues with the device cleaning up the home, and I've got different schedules set for different times of day depending on the room. For example, our kitchen is a high traffic area, so I have it scheduled every day to go in that room twice over. As for the hallway, I have it scheduled once in the evening just before I arrive home from work to do one quick sweep, and when I come home, the hallway is pretty much clean and good to go. Another great feature from the K10 Pro is the fact it has a mopping feature. It comes with an attachment and it comes with some wet wipes which are attached to the mop attachment and then click to the robot on the bottom. The Switchbot robot will automatically know if the mop attachment is on and change cleaning modes from hoovering to mopping. While I found this to be useful in some cases, I did find some of the mop wipes to dry out too quickly, and then I ended up having to take it off and add a new one on, or just re-soak it in some floor cleaner, which isn't exactly ideal, so this isn't a feature that I use all the time, but it is nice to have a quick sweep of the floors, making them smell nice for if you've got guests over, and it's always an added bonus to have. Overall, the power and the suction of the robot is pretty good, and it picks up most of the mess that is on our floors. While I wouldn't recommend it for high pile carpets, it is great for rugs or hardwood floors in your home, definitely if you've got pets. I think this is a real game changer, and with the size and just how small it is, it gets pretty much into every area that I might miss when cleaning up. Now onto the performance test of both vacuums. I used cookie crumbs in big and small and started off with the handheld Hoover. Now while these videos do usually a 2 swipes to see the performance, obviously some of these crumbs were a lot bigger, and so it did take a couple of swipes to get pretty much all of the dirt off the floor. But after all, I did sweep the hand across the floor and there was no crumbs left over, so I was pretty happy with the performance. And for just great spot cleaning or bigger messes, I think this is going to be pretty sufficient for many people. And as you can see in the waste bin of the Hoover, it's pretty much picked up all the dirt, which is going to get sucked out by the Fusion base. Next, we're using the spot cleaning feature in the Switchbot app for the robot vacuum itself. This sends the robot vacuum to any location within your home that you desire. So if there's a small spill or a mess, you can send the robot vacuum to that specific location and it will clean up. You can put this through once or 2 times over, and the one thing that I love, it does this great zigzag pattern, and the side brushes really do pick up all the dirt on the floor. So as you can see from the first pass of the robot vacuum, it picks up pretty much most of the dirt. And I did do a GoPro view so you can see just all the little bits that are left over, and after the second turn, this was pretty much good and clean, and I was super happy with the results. For me, the highlights are of how easy and compact they are to use, with the Fusion base only being the size of an A4 paper, and it holds pretty much the whole system together. The versatility of the handheld with its different attachments is super easy to use and is so perfect for cleaning those hard to reach places, and it means I no longer have to reach out for my corded vacuum to do just those everyday mundane tasks. With my corded vacuum, this is something that I think I can actually put away and store for only if we're doing deep cleans, which can be anything from like once a month to maybe even longer now that I've got the robot and the handheld to help me clean throughout the day. So there it is, that's my take on the K10 Pro Combo from Switchbot. If you've got any questions or would like to know more, drop them down below in the comments. And don't forget, if you did like this video, to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe video for more smart home tech reviews. I'll see you in the next one.